There is so much talk about quiet quitting, but what is it? In today's video, we're going to talk about what it is it actually real, and why it happens. Let's go. Now, first things first, Gallup suggests that about half the workers in the United States are already quiet quitting, which is a huge number. Okay, so they're suggesting that about half the people are quiet quitting, so what does it mean? And what it means, according to Gallup, is people who are actively disengaged at work and not willing to go above and beyond their duties in order to be successful. You see, what they're finding is that in order to be successful in today's day and age, it's not enough for you to show up and do your job. It's that there is an expectation for you to go above and beyond. And if you fall outside of that willingness, then you are someone who might be described as quiet quitting. To round out the rest of the equation, about 32% of the people are actively engaged, according to Gallup. About 50% of the people are quiet quitting, and then the 18% are loud quitting. People who are actively, you can tell it, they're out of there, they're not interested, they are loud quitting. So of those three groupings, quiet quitters are the biggest. But why is it happening? According to Gallup, one of the most significant reasons is it's a managerial leadership problem. So while a lot of people are pointing the fingers at the employee, the science is telling us that it's a people problem because of the managers who are leading these people. Now, Harvard did a really interesting study on this, and you can actually find the data in the Harvard Business Review. But what they did is they ended up talking to over 13,000 employees. They surveyed them about over 2,800 managers. Each manager was compared on two different data points. The first, the employees were asked about their manager's ability to balance employee needs and getting results. And the second being, what kind of environment is it? Is it the type of place where employees want to go the extra mile? And the results were telling. People who are considered to be the poor managers had 3 to 4 times as many people who are quiet quitting on them. Of these managers, the ones who were considered poor managers by a Harvard Business Review, about 14% of their employees were quiet quitting, and only 20% of their employees were willing to give the extra effort. Now, by contrast, those who were rated strong managers by a Harvard Business Review, 62% of their employees were willing to go above and beyond, and only 3% of their employees were quiet quitting. Now, what all of this should tell you is that quiet quitting is just a symptom of poor leadership. It has not something to do with employees no longer being interested and not wanting to work hard. That's not it at all. Employees will work hard for the right leader, but if you have the wrong leader, you can expect to encounter plenty of quiet quitting. Now, this video is done, but I want you to go watch this video here. This video here gives you some of the craziest stats on counter offers that are out there. If you've ever received a counter offer, or if you're going to put in your notice, you're probably going to get a counter offer, this video is going to tell you everything that you need so you know exactly what the odds are of you either accepting or declining it, and is it a good idea.